because when two or more gather in the name of love, it's exponential. What's possible? So that's why we gather in these sacred spaces to receive the group healings. And we're waking up to the nature of our own true being. And this is what the whole hallmark is for the Aquarian age: to evolve our consciousness, become aware of why we came here at this time. So we're gathering together to shift, to heal, to integrate our shadow parts from trauma. Sometimes in this lifetime, sometimes not. At this point, it really doesn't matter, because whatever we're feeling is from either now, another time or place, or from our family lineages. So I know it's been very challenging lately. And so this is why we take a respite in these evenings to gather our energy again. That's why those channeled words by Steve Rother just again confirmed why we're doing this. Oh. So the more that we can move out the density, the shadows, the things that's not moving, the old ideas that don't work anymore, our judgments, we all have them. Our light quotient increases, okay? And our soul actually incarnates more, and this has a ripple effect for everyone around us. This morphic field of love is expanding with every meeting, and it has unlimited potential of what's available to us to let go of, to realize, to heal, to embrace. All that part, like I said, can either be your personal desire, what you need, want for it, or just turning it over to your guides and your God team in the universe, and trusting what you get a healing on is what you need it on. We often have a list, and we tell the universe how to prioritize what we need for our healing. But it's more profound if we let that go and trust that the universe knows the first domino to push over for us. And it's usually not the one right up in our grill. It's the one way out there that'll come all the way in and then get that one that's way up in our face out. So we are being divinely guided by our angels, our higher selves, the beings of light that we invoke in every time we gather, that are here to support us. And how beautiful is it that we are with like-minded, like-hearted soul family members together. We are uniquely healing individually together. So now let's command that it's just us in our body, just you and your body. So you declare this healing for yourself in this next part, so that you have a very effective and clear statement that you are communicating to the universe. You're empowering your body and your spirit to work together as a team in this incarnation. You're becoming more cohesive, more conscious, together in union, harmony, and wholeness, as we are willing to let go of that which is not serving our growth and evolution anymore. And so we're going to say our name, full name, birth, married, whatever, the whole enchilada, with the word only after it 3 times. So for me, I am Ann Jeanette, Annie Nelson only. Please say this out loud for yourself, either holding your thymus, your high heart, or tapping, or both. And Ann Jeanette, Annie Nelson only. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth until you start to really feel, say it again, your name, that you are really clicking in here. And this starts to break up the effects from the day, the residue, okay? Just getting us to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth for this present moment. And then some positive statements, like I am here. And maybe that is a celebration right there. Maybe you busted your hump to get here. I am here, I am here, I am here. Say it 3 times, or I am safe, I am present, I am grateful, I'm excited, I'm empowered, I'm happy, And if you notice that something very negative is overriding that, just let's acknowledge it. Like, I am tired. I am grumpy. I don't really care what happens in this thing. I am angry. Okay, if there's something negative overriding it, acknowledge it. And then follow it up with I am willing blank. I am willing to be here. I am willing to receive a miracle. I am willing to change my mind about how I feel. I am willing to let go of the day so I can be here right now. Good, very good, awesome. So this is the key to healing, is moving stagnant energy. And this is what's at the bottom of pain, addiction, disease, emotional distress, mental distress, etc. And we do this, we're consciously doing this. This is the intention of the group, so that we restore our connection to divinity, our divine line, our higher line, our higher self in the body on earth. So let's start shifting some energy. If you have water, drink. It is now commanded that all resiliency codes that are available be downloaded and activated for each one of us on the call, and each and every person that will listen to the replay in the highest and best ways in all directions of time where we exist, including forwards and backwards. Thank you. So we're going to invoke Metatron's cube, a symbol that represents the journey of energy throughout the universe and of balance within the universe. Many mystics see Metatron's cube as a way for God's source to pass on knowledge to human beings. This is what's around us, outside the aura. So we have the chakras, then the aura, then, well, we actually have then layers of our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, and then the Merkaba. Okay, just to give you a general idea. Metatron's cube is a tool for inspiration and transformation. The 13 circles in Metatron's cube can represent our chakras as well. We have the 7 waking up, the 7 align with our core line of light, our central column in our body, the 5 waking up above our head, and the 13th being the oneness, the oneness. At that point, we don't need chakras if we're living up there. And some are doing that, strangely enough, so I've heard. Anyway, we're going to focus on what we have, and this group has chakras. So there are the energy centers that transmute this God source, soul, spirit energy into a physical human form. And they're these spinning vortices of light that are antennas and megaphones. They both pull in energy from the universe, and they also project energy out from what we're resonating at. And that's why we give them attention and healing. That's why we ask for clearings and healings of them, so that we can not only perceive and receive, but emanate out the energy we have intention to, instead of being unconscious about what energy we are running. We are in direct relationship to the geometry, the formulas, the frequencies, the vibrations in the universe around us. Nikola Tesla has famous quotes about this. Albert Einstein, quantum physicists, they know this. We're going to know it too. We're going to understand it more and more and more. And understand that the universe is directly expressing itself through us, and we through it simultaneously. People who study the Merkaba also speak of these circles in it as divine laws of creation that hold the 13 keys and secrets to both evolution of humans and the divine spiritual enlightenment that we are all invited to partake in. And honestly, we've all woken up before. This is not our first rodeo. We've done it before. And so by connecting to these energies, it helps us remember. It helps us remember. Yeah. So I'm just going to recite Metatron's prayer. Judy Satori channeled this, and I know I put it on the screen before if anybody wants to read it with me. Otherwise, I'll read it for all of us. And when I say God, pick your word. Pick your word. Source, full source, all it is. 100% love and light. Okay. With the power of God, a full source of infinite creation energy of the universe that I am, I align my focus, intention, and the power of my mind with my highest good. I create magic and miracles in my life, aligned with my soul's highest, most expanded purpose in this lifetime. Blessings, love, and infinite abundance flow to me now and on all the days of my life, in the physical and beyond eternally. So that's like the second hit I've got, that Merlin's going to be invited in today. So I'm thrilled because I love magic and miracles, and Merlin was an alchemist. So when we read these powerful worlds, we don't want to do it absent-mindedly. We want to do it with mindfulness. Feel what you are reading or hearing. Watch, observe. Notice where it lands in you, or notice where it doesn't. Both are great pieces of information, right? So let's say this next part together, out loud if you can, where you are. I say, God, substitute that with anything else that you want. Make sure you are in reference to 100% pure love and light. Okay. I am of God. I ground myself to the earth in this body. And yes, I accept this healing for my highest good. So be it. Thank you. And say, I now command that all my boundaries be completely restored to 100% sovereign, in the highest and best way, in all directions of time, now, with ease, speed, and grace. Thank you. We say thank you because we are having a communication with source energy. And they're showing up because we asked them to, and they are of service to us. So yeah, we say thank you. Right. I'm going to read the next part. You guys just notice what you notice. Mighty I am presence, God within me. I call upon you, and full source now. Full source is the ultimate balance and union of the divine masculine and feminine. I now command that I be 100% connected to the one and only true source of love, light, and truth in the highest and best ways in all directions of time with ease, speed, and grace. Thank you. I now command that all of our divine lines be healed, charged, and restored now with ease and grace. Thank you. It is now commanded that our brain hemispheres be balanced. If you want to do the rainbow, do that if you know that one. And that our polarity be restored and balanced in the highest and best ways for accurate information to come through. And that any misleading, leading, hidden leading energies, anything that would prevent accuracy, truth, beneficial energy to come in, be cleared, healed, or removed now. Thank you. We are consciously creating a sacred space. Because we all know that we will tend to not release if we don't feel safe. Okay, so this is why we create this space. There we go. More of you are coming in for a landing now. Awesome. I invoke the presence of the violet flame, the Fibonacci sequence. I now command that all the healing that I do is coming from 100% full source and not my energy, nor my ego, nor my agenda, in the highest and best ways with ease and grace. Thank you. I activate the rings of harmony around each one of us now, and I call in and activate the 12 rays of the sun to help us with all 12 chakras, right? The 5 waking up above our head are bringing in this new blueprint of human consciousness. And so as we go along and they're updating and balancing, yeah, there we go, as we work together. I now call in the appropriate enlightened nature kingdom, Devic kingdom, crystal kingdom. Woo! Okay, the crystal kingdom is very, very happy. Okay. The 5 earth elements, earth, water, metal, wood, and fire, harmonized in us and around us. The animal kingdom, the dolphins and whales from Sirius, Pan. The plant and flower kingdom, the tree people. The heart of earth, Amenti. The earth council and the benevolent earth angels, thank you. As well as the appropriate cosmic realms of light for perfect electromagnetic balance within our body beings for this session. Please come, ascended masters. Please come, great archangels. Please come, Elohim, Holy Trinity, the wise ones from Sirius, the legions of light, the logos of light, the galactic council, the galactic federation, and the heart of the 22 galaxies. Heart of creation. Please come, Metatron. Please come, Melchizedek beings. We now connect to the light from the great central sun as it helps us raise the frequency of humanity into love and light and end 3D duality and separation. I now connect to my God team, my healing teams, my angels and masters, my spirit control, Adonis Saint Germain, me from the future as an ascended master, and I thank you all for your presences, your help, and your mastery. So I'm going to activate the Stargate in this room as well. For those that have a Stargate, please activate it. If not, you can just mentally or verbally say out loud, I activate an etheric Stargate. It helps to anchor the light where you are, okay? It's a good cup and string in the Elohim. Work through the Stargate, keeping the information safe that comes through for all of us. And if permitted by Source, may this work benefit all beings, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your clients, your co-workers, your neighbors, everyone you know, everything you'll be in contact with in all your multiverse lives, with ease and grace for the highest good of all involved, including your entire family genetic lineages. And breathe. Because there's a ripple that's happening right now as they are becoming more willing to take their energy back now and unburden us from something we might have said in the past, like, I'll do it for you. Well, that's a gift. That's the first I've heard of that, so that's awesome. Thank you. So, all right, I'm gonna have a little drink of water of that one. Wow, that's a big fat blessing. That's why a lot of us are feeling such extreme pressure. And we can't even like wrap our brains around it sometimes because it's coming from way more than just we're experiencing and creating. Okay, good. Say hello to your guardian angel, please. Your team, your higher selves, your body Davis higher self, and their teams. Let's offer this work to them too. Because as we evolve, they evolve. As they evolve, we evolve. We're doing it together. And if you have a favorite saint or guru or holy one that you have an affinity for, call them in for yourself as well now too. Yeah. But make sure, command it. because no being less than 100% of love and light is invited to work in this session with us or interfere. They may have a healing, but they cannot stay and interfere. Okay, great. We know the purpose of our existence is to evolve ourselves and the rest of humanity, and we know this healing process is not always easy nor convenient, so we command that there be a canopy of sources, love and light and truth around us for this whole session, and that all the information be relevant, useful, accurate, and beneficial. We command this healing be invisible to all negativity of any kind, negative entities, and unbeneficial energies that would wish to hold us back. Thank you. I now command that all the angels and God beings of 100% pure love and light that we have just called in and that are present for the duration of this group healing and gathering help us to create and connect to the most appropriate sacred geometric shapes, colors, sounds, frequencies, and vibrations in our fields, and help us to update each of our own unique Merkabas for proper insulation and protection for the entirety of this session tonight, so that all of our releases go directly to the ultimate dimension with unconditional love and forgiveness. And that it also strengthens our force field around us, if you will, so we can anchor more light. That's why I said the resiliency codes in the beginning. Thank you. Woo! Okay, let's programming our Merkabas with the laws of the universe and our own divine blueprints of DNA, orientating our sacred seat of our beingness in the center of the Merkaba field, the toroidal field around our heart. This is the fifth dimensional energy vortex that connects us to the fifth dimension through our hearts. Yeah, right. Love is the answer. Love is the way. We get to heaven through our heart, not our head. Okay. Now let's ask all these angels and masters and beings of pure source love and light to do some cleanup for each one of us. Here we go. We now command that all hexes, curses, spells, harmful intents, courting, energetic hooks, weapons, implants, second dimensional energies, and ancient rituals in our lives that are not good and true be broken now. Thank you, including but not limited to vows, bindings, pacts, oaths, covenants, contracts, whether they were forced or that we did willingly, that are non-beneficial across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. We now command that all negative remote viewers be removed. Remove all negative radionics machines being projected on each one of us without our permission now. Thank you. We now command that all unbeneficial AIs, ETs be removed now, and all 3D evil, all 3D filters, negative or manipulating frequencies, vibrations, and beings, infinite levels wide, infinite levels high, through all space-time continuum in every dimension that are not for our highest good. We now command these angelic beings and God's light to escort all earthbound spirits, inherited issues, distracting notions, negative entities, energies, interferences, shadows, hidden, cloaked or not, including darkness of the dark, monkey demons, dark watchers, darkness mastered light, and anything else I need to say in this or other language that needs to be cleared, including but not limited to manipulations, fractals thereof, out of our physical bodies, mental bodies, emotional bodies, energetic bodies, spiritual and dimensional bodies, our fields, our brain, our space, our aura now. We bless and forgive them for the manipulation and release them to the ultimate dimension with unconditional love and forgiveness. Where appropriate, we call upon the full court of atonement to restore harmony within ourselves and all of our relationships, so that we bring consciousness to our divine path and restore wholeness to whatever is bleeding through other time and space, dimensions and realities that is affecting us now. We ask for self-forgiveness for that that may be affecting us now, that we did in another time. And we extend forgiveness, or at least a pardon where we're able to. We ask to resolve our need for retaliation, revenge. We ask help to correct all conflicts and blame. Because as we realize that real freedom is to be able to see from another's perspective without judgment. This truth frees us from our imprisonments that we hold ourselves in, other than the hooks that we hold onto people, the hooks that we hold onto ourselves, so that we are free to evolve and grow past these transgressions and these illusions of good, bad, right, wrong that only exist in the third dimension. Therefore, we bring all the people involved with these manipulations before you, God, for justice in the full court of atonement at 1 minute, to bring things back to the energy of one. However you see fit. It's not for us to judge. Therefore, we release them to the ultimate dimension with unconditional love and forgiveness. We now ask the masters and angelic beings, your God teams, to now let's comb out our fields, comb out our aura, comb out our meridians, our axiotonal lines that spin through each acupuncture point, that are in direct communication with the cosmos, okay? Glands, musculature, skeleture, comb out our aura, comb out our chakras. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. See if you can notice what has changed. See if you can notice if anything's different. Because there's been a shift. Just see where you might notice it. Okay? Not a job for the brain. Let's just do it with our beingness. And we do it so that the actual brain can realize, and therefore make it real for us, that some sort of transfiguration or transformation, that it's available, and it may have just happened in a measurable amount on some layer of us. Maybe you felt a shift in the head, or the gut, or the heart, or in your ears, or in the space around you. Just notice, so that we can reset and acclimate to this awareness. Okay, so let's take a moment to gather what may be an intention for you as we go inside and do some inner presencing. Play a little music and be still on the outside while being very aware of the movement inside. Saying hello to that which you may notice needs a hello. Do whatever version works for you. Remember, I'm not doing anything to you. I simply am making energetic suggestions in a buffet of potential healing that you can accept and put on your plate, whatever you decide to eat, to the degree that you want to eat it, to the degree that you want to let it come in. If you really train yourself to work with your higher self, it'll know where it wants to specifically go to. Again, not a job for the brain. You'll know if it goes into the gut or into the feet or into the head. You'll know. Mm-hmm. But at this point, we do want to say an internal yes. I want to receive a healing from source, because we have free will. So give an internal yes to accept all the goodies at the level of your being where they're going to fit the best. Okay.